아까 나중에 그냥 열고 있어.
Hi and welcome to Select 10. In this video, we are going to count down our picks for top 10 best new Netflix original movies released in April and May 2022. And we have tried to cover all genres, so whether you are a fan of action, thriller, sci-fi, or comedy, there is something for everyone. And watch full video to avoid missing any movie from this list. After watching this video, do check out the part 1 of best new Netflix original movies, link is in the description. Now let's start the video. Number 10. Black Crab.
Ert uppdrag består nu av att ta er tvärs över is.
Just a suggestion, ignore the reviews of this movie and watch it. It might not be a great film, but it won't disappoint you. It is a 2022 Swedish action thriller film directed by Adam Berg. The movie is set in the not-too-distant future where the world has been torn apart by an endless winter and war. And the story follows a team of 6 soldiers sent on a dangerous mission across the frozen sea in order to transport an important package that could finally end the war. Equipped with weapons and ice skates, unaware of what they're carrying or who they can trust, the mission challenges their beliefs and forces them to ask, what are they willing to sacrifice for their own survival? And if you are a fan of action thriller movies, then you will enjoy this one. And the movie has 5.6 rating on IMDb and 50% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 9. The Perfect Pairing. It is a 2022 romantic drama directed by Stuart MacDonald. The story follows Lola, a hard-driving law wine company sales exec who quits her job in hopes of starting her own wine distribution company and eagerly books herself a plane ticket to rural Australia to chase her first potential client, Vaughan Family Wines, but unfortunately the Vaughan family is not interested in doing business with a fledgling company. However, eager to prove herself, Lola volunteers to fill a vacant position on the Vaughan sheep farm as a farmhand in hopes of charming a family-owned winery into doing business with her. But things gets an interesting turn when she meets Max, a rugged and mysterious local, and two gets attracted to each other. But the problems arises when Max's secrets threatens their relationship. Overall, the movie is beautiful, fun-filled romantic comedy, and if you want to take a break from sci-fi, action, thriller movies, then this feel-good movie will be the good option to watch. The movie has 6.1 rating on IMDb and 67% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 8. Windfall. It is a 2022 crime thriller film directed by Charlie McDowell. The story follows a man named Nobody who breaks into a tech billionaire's empty vacation home, but things go sideways when the arrogant billionaire and his wife arrive for a last-minute holiday. But fun begins when he ends up kidnapping the rich couple when they spotted him while he was trying to sneak out. Overall, the movie is highly entertaining, with a shocking twist in the middle of the story, which builds up to an unpredictable climax. The movie has 5.7 rating on IMDb and 55% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 7. Cyber Hell, Exposing an Internet Horror. It is a feature-length documentary directed by Choi Jin-seong. The movie tells the story of 2 female college students, a group of journalists, and the cybercrime police officers who chase down the Nth Room, an online criminal network of sexual exploitation. Crafted from interviews, archives, animation and reenactments, the film reveals how women and girls were coerced into uploading explicit materials of themselves to Telegram chat rooms, which ringleaders charged fees in cryptocurrency for tens of thousands of users to access. Overall, it is the story of one of the most devastating digital crimes that gripped the region, the age of digital anonymity that allowed it to thrive, and the victims who spoke out to help bring it down. The movie shows how dangerous a technology can be when given to mentally sick people. The movie has 6.5 rating on IMDb and 86% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 6. The In-Between. We have been waiting for a good teen drama, and guess what? This movie does the job. It is a 2022 science fiction romance film directed by Arai Pazin. The story follows Tessa, who doesn't believe that she deserves her own love story, but everything changes after she has a chance encounter with Skylar, a senior from a neighboring town, who is a true romantic. As her heart begins to open, tragedy strikes when a car accident takes Skylar's life, while Tessa survives. As Tessa searches for answers in the aftermath of the accident, she soon believes Skylar is attempting to reconnect with her from the afterworld, and with the help of her best friend and a newfound belief that love never dies, Tessa attempts to contact Skylar one last time in order to give their love story the epic ending it deserves. If you like teen romance drama movies, then you will enjoy this one. And the movie has 5.8 rating on IMDb and 60% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 5. Silverton Siege.
I don't know everything.
This South African action thriller film is directed by Mandla Dubel, and it is based on the real-life siege that took place in Silverton, Pretoria in 1980. Inspired by true events of 1980 South Africa, the story follows 3 young freedom fighters who seek refuge in a South African bank in Silverton and take the bank and its customers hostage and would only release them in exchange for the release of Nelson Mandela. This film is inspired by the real-life incident that sparked the global Free Mandela movement. Overall, the movie has intense story and thrilling action, which makes the film worth watching. And the movie has 6.1 rating on IMDb and 71% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 4. Rescued by Ruby. It is a 2022 American biographical drama film directed by YAKSHA. The movie is based on true story and follows a state trooper named Dan who dreams of joining the K-9 search and rescue team of the state police. However, has been unsuccessful in doing so until he became a friend of shelter dog named Ruby. Overall, the story explores Dan's attempts to train Ruby, their failures and their successes, as they both have to discover how to work together effectively. If you want to watch a feel-good movie, then this should be your pick. Overall, the movie has heartwarming story, which is definitely worth watching. And it has 7.1 rating on IMDb and 100% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 3. Metal Lords. It is a 2022 American teen comedy drama film written by D.B. Weiss and directed by Peter Sollett. The story follows 2 kids, Kevin and Hunter, who care about heavy metal in their high school and want to form a heavy metal band, but they fail to find a bass player. Later, they do however find a girl who plays the cello, and if these 3 can settle their differences, work together, and stay out of trouble, then they could win the upcoming battle of the bands. Overall, the movie tells the story of the teenage misfits, Hunter and Kevin, and their path to win Battle of the Bands and be worshipped like gods. And the movie has 6.7 rating on IMDb and 81% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 2. RRR. I guess many of you might heard about this movie and comment down if you have watched it. It is a 2022 epic period action drama film directed by S.S. Rajamouli. The movie is set in 1920 and explores the tale of 2 legendary revolutionaries and their journey far away from home and the undocumented period in their lives when both the revolutionaries choose to go into darkness before they began the fight for their country against British colonialists. Overall, the story is very clear and a bit predictable, but the way the director executed this story with such larger-than-life moments is truly outstanding. The movie has brilliant action sequences and mind-blowing cinematography, which makes every scene in this movie a treat to watch. And the movie has 8.3 rating on IMDb and 94% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 1. YAKSHA, Ruthless Operations. After The Atom Project, this is by far one of the best Netflix original movie of 2022. It is a South Korean spy action film directed by Na Hyun. The story follows Kang-in, the director of National Intelligence Services, who leads his black team with the best agents in carrying out covert missions in a city riddled with spies. But Kang-in is notorious for mercilessly taking any measure to get what he wants, earning himself the nickname Yaksha, a human devouring spirit. But when one day, Ji-hoon arrives as a prosecutor to investigate Black Team, and even with their ignorance, he finds out that their real mission concerns a case that can shake up the whole continent. Soon enough, Kang-in needs to use all his sources, even Ji-hoon, to find his way deeper into the case. Overall, the movie has good intense story and amazing action to keep you hooked from start to the end. The movie has 6.2 rating on IMDb and 71% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.